Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your man Air Jordan 14 back with a new video. And what I wanted to do real quick today, if you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/full-size-run, I've been posting some pictures of some of my shoes that I've been clearing up the soles on. And I'd had a lot of people ask, oh, how are you getting the results and all of these things. So several people had asked me to do a video. So I know I had done one previously with what was that? Perhaps the Concords and then the 2011s, but I'm going to do kind of one more where I actually go into more detail as far as how I do everything. Alright, so first things first, I really want to give a shout out to Restore My Sneakers and those guys over there. So definitely go and check their channel out because they were the ones who really kind of spearheaded the whole Retrobrite thing as far as really putting the mixture and the concept out there, or the recipe rather, out there on a mass scale. And definitely go and check their channel out. You can obtain the sauce there if you don't want to work with the chemicals here. As well as also want to send some shout outs from Ill Weather Barber 513, as well as Optimus P 517 for really giving some great information out as far as on how to do that. So first things first is what I'm using here. And what this is here is, I'm going to bring the camera in to zoom in. And what this is 40 cream developer that you can get from like a Sally or a beauty supply store. And I believe 40 is the strongest that you can get without being a licensed beautician or barber, something like that. Alright, so we got that. Then cornstarch. Used as a thickening agent. So and you need some sort of cup or something just to mix it in. And hold on just a quick second, because I forgot. And you also need a spoon. Now, normally what I do is I use a mixing cup to do this, but I've been kind of doing it for a while, so I can kind of give it the eye test. And the mixture, the ratio that I use about a cup of the cream developer, more or less. It's taking a little longer here to pour out. Show you that. I'll pick up the camera so you can see it. So that's the cream developer in there. And you probably want to wear gloves when you do this, because like I said, if you choose to do this, you are working with chemicals, and just to protect yourself, because with the developer, if you get it on your hands and you don't rinse it off, you have some small chemical little burns there. It's not anything too severe, but it can sting a little bit. So if you do get some on you, just go and rinse it off with some warm water and you should be good to go. Alright, now what you do is you want to take kind of a fairly heaping spoonful of your cornstarch. I'm getting a little low here. Alright. Get that out of the way. And just give it a good mix here. Just stir it on up. And it'll kind of thicken and lumpen up a little bit. Now, from this point, normally what I usually do is to thicken it up a little more. I'll put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and that will aid in the thickening process. Will thicken it up a little more. And kind of the reason I like that, because you don't more or less get it running down the shoe. It's a little more, I guess, not quite tacky, but it'll stay more or less where you put it on if you're doing an outsole or something like that. So after you stirred it up like that, I just picked the camera up here. It'll have a little of a thicker consistency there, and if you just use the cream developer. Alright, now what I use now, all you need is a shoe with a yellow sole here. And just for the example, say I'm just using a pair of my 2001 Cool Gray 11s here. And I'm going to let you see how I do it. And I'm even do it like that. All I do, and some people use a paintbrush. I actually prefer a toothbrush. I just do. I've used the paintbrush. Either one is fine. I just find myself preferring the toothbrush here. And all you want to do is just kind of get a little bit on there. And just go over the parts that you, of course, are de-yellowing. So I'll let you see how I do that. And let me just do this real quick, like. Just make sure you get a fairly, pretty fair amount on here. You know, but make sure that you do not, if you get it on somewhere that you don't want to get it on, make sure, what I do, and I don't have it sitting here in front of me, because I'm just trying to do this video before I head to the gym. Just have like a warm towel or something like that. A damp towel with some, some warm water or something. And as you can see, I'm kind of globbing it, so let me pick it up here. And just wipe off the excess, like I just did right there on the white part of the midsole, but that's okay. And then you can just wipe it off, and you'll be all right. So, and see, this is why I usually will refrigerate it before then, because it will somewhat minimize. You can kind of see it running. It won't quite do it as badly. Like I said, and I just spilled some on me. That's great. So, got some on there too. It's flying all over me today. All right. Normally, I can assure you, it's normally not this messy. But I'm kind of going in a hurry here. So I am going to go back and clean this off here. So just bear with me for just 1 second. Alright. So, just get it everywhere that you want it. Let me go get that towel real quick. In this case, I'm using a sponge, but the same deal applies here. So just make sure you wipe that off. Just like so. Now, the next step, I didn't show you this, but saran wrap. Alright, now, let me turn the camera back so you can see it. Now, all you want to do, is very simple, just take the saran wrap and lay it over the shoe. Now, the reason for this is that whether you're using the indoor method or the outdoor method, I prefer the indoor because I can set them out when I go to work. What setting the saran wrap does is it keeps the chemical solution here from drying out and losing its effectiveness. So, for you to do that, I don't have a water bottle. You do. Did you find a source of sunlight here? So, like I said, I usually set mine out in the windowsill here. Oh, and you can hear my dogs running up here thinking I'm going to let them out, but not yet. That's them barking in the background. That's JoJo and Bailey. Say hey for the camera. Can you see them? I'll show you. There's Bailey, and there's Big JoJo trying to get in the camera. But, so there it is. So, I just put it out in the sun there. And, so the saran wrap keeps it nice and moist. And let it do what it does. And you come back in a few hours, you can reapply, which I probably will. And once you're done, what you do is just take it off. And if there's any excess, clean it off. And then if you need to do another session, just go from there. So that's what I've been doing. That's what's been working for me. Give you a quick recap of the ingredients here. Said 40 volume cream developer, cornstarch, container to mix it in, and then a spoon, a toothbrush or paintbrush to apply it, Glad wrap, saran wrap, and just wrap your shoes like so, and inject sunlight, and that's pretty much how I've been doing it. So hopefully this answers any questions, but you know, as always, if you've got any others, just feel free to leave them in the comment box, or you know, hit me on Twitter, say at twitter.com/full-size-run, and can answer any questions. So I guess I'll just see what happens with these, because I had intended to do these, but not yet, because I'm still working on some other stuff. But it's your man, Air Jordan 14, signing off, wishing everyone happy kicks. Peace.